it was unavoidable. Content creators changing the narrative. You know, you can only go for so long and just ignoring the obvious. Understand that some of us like to, stretch the content a little bit, but at the same time, it's like sometimes we just gotta call out the obvious. You know what I mean? I was just chilling on Jrod Point Live, just doing the testing, running a little bit of gaming over there. It seems the game wasn't doing well, kind of like glitching. I'm still live in the TheOnPointFamily channel right now from the cell phone. Big shout out to everyone joining in right now. It's good to see content creators adjusting their narrative. Like, we've been talking about this for the longest. Like, the topics that they are talking about right now, we've been talking about this for the longest, so we really are not gonna like go into too much detail about that, because for those who've been paying attention, it's very self-explanatory. How's the sound today? My 1 check, 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Big shout out to Christine76. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Big shout outs to you. Thank you for passing by. We are live right now, mobile, in the cell phone, in the TheOnPointFamily channel, dual live stream. Also was live in Jrod Point Live. The channels are in the homepage. Go and check them out. I'm running some tests. See what the people would like to see, in the Jrod Point Live. I might try to be a little bit more with variety. Over here we're gonna stay with true crime. We're gonna talk about all true crime cases, but then again, we'll have other channels available to do other things that we would like to do within the network. Show you that we have talent to do multiple different concepts. Gaming, true crime, talk about politics, talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. It's a channel for that. I'm even looking forward to adventuring to the battle rap community. Been listening to battle rap for a long time. We're just warming up right now, waiting for people to trickle in. Yeah, Christine, that'll be great. We have a lot of live streams and we have a lot of videos on the Idaho 4. Right after the Kiely Rodni case, we started branching out. Big shout out to Cat Mama. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. we started putting out videos in the Idaho 4 case. I started branching out from the Kiely Rodni case. We still paying attention. It's like we will have like the very last live stream about it. Right at her year of death, year anniversary. So we're gonna have that last live stream. We're gonna go all the way back to the beginning, and we're gonna run it up. And that's gonna be it. We're gonna give it all the way from from the very beginning to up to this day today. We'll do that. The live stream is already up. You're gonna click like, subscribe over there. Big shout out to Robin, Big Sniper. Thank you for being here. Very appreciated. Cat Mama, Big Sniper. Thank you for being here. Very appreciated. Christine 76. Thank you for being here. Amy Conway. Thank you for being here. Big Sniper. Lisa Thompson. Thank you for being here. Very appreciated. Lisa Thompson said, "Have you seen Sound of Freedom? You are someone I would love to hear opinion from." Yeah, we could check it out though. We could check it out. Again, this is what we're gonna be talking about today. The change of narrative within the conversation on Idaho 4. It is very good and healthy to see content creators starting to revisit common sense, or revisit, all right, let's just step back for a little second and let's see what we really have here, because again, everything that we've been knowing, it's been tweaked a little. So we'll have to kind of like go back to read between the lines and really catch little details that are not being put out to the light. And these details that are there, and either people seem to not acknowledge that just to enforce their narrative. Some people just don't want to be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to give a theory and give my opinion on something, and then what I mean. And then if we have a misunderstanding within the information or whatnot, and it was something that it was not supposed to be, then we'll get back to it and revisit, and then have a conversation about why not, or what where we went wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, big shout out to students for true crime. Big shout outs to y'all. Yes, I got the email. I haven't really digging into it, but I got the email. Yeah, adjust the camera here a little bit. Yeah, I got the email. It's just that I haven't been able to get into that right now. I was a little preoccupied today. I want to like sit back and just kind of like think about things. Again, I just wanted to come here and and appreciate the content creators being changing their narrative and starting to make more sense within the conversation. And again, they don't have to really acknowledge that we've been talking about this from the very beginning, but at the same time, it's good and healthy that we could see now content creators paying attention to small details and making sure that they readjust and tweak a little bit the narrative, which is good. I just wanted to acknowledge that, come here, acknowledge that, and make sure that y'all fully aware that we understand that it's healthy to start looking at things a little bit more unbiased and a little bit more open-minded, and realize that we trying to make sure that real justice come across, not just for the victims, but also for whoever is the suspect. If Bryan Kohberger is guilty, is guilty. If he's not, he's not. But the most important thing here is making sure that the victims get justice. And if we have the wrong guy, it's really no justice within process or at the moment, because it looks very shaky. Again, News Nation and other news stations been changing the narrative, been looking more into Dylan Mortensen. They're already preparing themselves for something that is possible to happen pretty soon. We've been talking about for a long time that these probably won't even get to trial. We've been talking about that. It's good to hear people have listened to our conversation and go to all the platforms and pass the message. That's good. That's healthy. We appreciate that. You don't have to mention our name. We good. We know. We pay attention. We know who's talking what and when. Again, I'm just here to make sure to acknowledge the content creators, even big media people, has set back, and it seems that it's pretty obvious that they've been listening to a very small channel called Jrod on Point. It's okay, because the only thing that I want and we want is justice for the victims. So it's good and it's healthy that people are giving Bryan Kohberger the benefit of the doubt. Because if we don't have the right guy, we need to take precautions right away to catch up with the time that is been missing within the investigation. So here in True Crime, our job is making sure that we put it together properly in case authorities, keyword authorities, are paying attention to the conversation that we having here. We are in a worldwide platform, YouTube. It don't matter if you have 400, 500 subscribers. As long as you record your stuff and you put it out there to the media sphere, it's gonna stay there. It's gonna be someone gonna come across that video and it's gonna be like, whoa. We might have something here. We all know and we all understand that people been listening because we been making noise. Big shout outs to JBs. Thank you. Very appreciated. Cat Mama Christine, Lisa. Thank y'all. Yeah, students for True Crime. Thank you for being here. Very appreciated. I will definitely go look into that email. I will definitely will look into it. It don't matter if you have 1 or 2, 3 subscribers. Just work on your videos. Get your videos out. Don't get your videos out. Speak your mind up. Don't be quiet. Speak your mind up. You don't know if one video is gonna change your whole life. So I advise every subscriber that is a non-content creator or content creator, future content creator to be. Don't be shy. Get your content out. Speak your mind. Talk to the people. Just talk to the people. This is why I wanted to come here with y'all and congratulate y'all. Because without y'all, we wouldn't be able. Big shout out to Bernice. We wouldn't be able to reach out, being a small channel, to reach out so many people. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the replays. Thank you for everything, all the comments. We appreciate. We advise you to please subscribe, click like, and share the content. The more you share the content to your friends and family and social media, the more you help in the cause of spreading the proper state of mind when we're talking about true crime. Over here, we tough love. We tough love. We talk about it. I give you the energy. It's a lot of content creators don't have the energy, so they cannot give it to you. I'm full of energy. I get there. Sometimes, I just can't. You know what I mean? Is no, how can I say it? Yeah, it's no sugarcoating in here. There's no sugar to coat. We can't. You see, I want the subscribers. They understand where we coming from and the way we talking. That's the type of subscribers that we want here. We don't want the subscribers that they cannot sit there and listen and understand what we're talking about. Yeah, students for true crime. Yeah, by the way, I have not checked the material. I have not checked it though, but it seems pretty well presented. So I will definitely go and take a look at that. Big shout out to Rachel. Yeah, we'll definitely go and take a look at that though. Yeah, especially like us being part of the tipsters within the investigation and us having few conversations with Moscow PD and have exchange, not exchange, but we have offer our information, our timeline, our analysis and stuff like that. Due to they know our channel, they're fully aware of our channel. They're fully aware that we want to help. We also have entered already in conversation. Like my last conversation, it was friendly, but it was very direct to Captain Dillinger. Like, y'all need to be looking at certain things that I presented, because possible mistakes within the decision making of who authorized the change of timeline, why certain things within the investigation were ignored, like footage they're taking everything for face value. You know that everything for face value is the part that is shocked the most, because the state of Idaho, the governor of Idaho, gave $1 million to Moscow PD to investigate this case, for them to have the funds to investigate this case. They gave another $1 million to University of Idaho to reinforce security and advisement. Thank you. I appreciate Christine. The problem that we have here is that a proper investigation was not taking place. This is the problem that we've been pinpointing from the very beginning. A proper investigation of this case never took place. A proper back to basics investigation, it takes place from the inner circle, fully investigated. Fully. We're talking about, we are naming automatically Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funke as prime suspects right away. Everyone that it was identified that it was in the premises of the residency within those 8 hours that the cops were not called. Everyone needs to come out. Everyone and anyone are suspects, and y'all gonna have to fight it out from jail. Y'all will have to lawyer the fuck up, right the fuck away, and you need to talk. You need to talk. It's not an option. We are not going to give you an option to not talk and plead the fifth. Because guess what? You plead the fifth, take few days locked up. Your whole life go pause. Your whole life will pause as soon as we get to you. As soon as we tight, just a little tight. Just enough. Just enough. Just tighten up those cuffs. Just tighten up those cuffs so you understand that you are restrained. As soon as you hear that last click and you feel that little pressure, that you know you ain't going away, I will promise you, Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funk will snitch on everyone. We're talking about everyone that was inside of the house within the 8 hours that the crime was not reported. Everyone and anyone, they could be identified and confirmed that they were inside of that residence. It don't matter what time. It could be way before it happened, through when it was happening, after it was happening. We need to fucking know whoever the fuck was inside of the house. Is no if, buts, or what. By the time we get to you, you better know how to speak English pretty fast. And I hope you know how to not stop talking. And I hope that you don't stop talking until you fall asleep while you talking. Because if Moscow PD is confirmed, this is confirmed facts. They did not investigate No one from the inner circle that have the title on the front head of the University of Idaho. This is confirmed. Moscow PD couldn't even call no one that he have the stamp from the University of Idaho. They couldn't call no one and brought them up as suspects. How we know that? Because it is no investigation. Everything was taken on face value. Jack D came out with an alibi out of fucking nowhere from a friend, from a frat boy. It will not sustain in court, and we just simple a little bit of investigation, that shit will get cracked right away. Because you cannot take the alibi into consideration by the Idaho code. So you just have to investigate, and the alibi is gonna go shit. But they did not investigate. They give him an alibi from a friend, from a frat boy. Then the Goncalves, whatever last name they are, co-signed for him, even on news stations, saying like, oh no, we swear, we 1,000% secure, we believe in him, he would have never done that to her. They were supposed to get back together and get married. How that shit worked out for y'all? How that shit protecting Jack D? How that shit being working out for y'all this far? Do y'all feel that secure now? When was the last time you see Jack D in your house? And it's not even funny. It just that it baffles me. It baffles me that all the obvious and the common sense went out the door with this investigation. The last people that seen these people alive is the same people that got ignored in this investigation. Are you fucking kidding me? They botched this investigation since it happened, since the crime happened. Within the first 2-3 hours of them not calling the cops. Listen, we believe at this day today, due to our research, we believe that at least one victim could have got safe if cops or medical personnel would have got called right away. Because again, Dylan Mortensen already confirmed she heard and she seen. She cannot back that out. She cannot back out of that one. You need to understand. Dylan Mortensen confirmed that she seen and she heard. Whatever she said that she seen and she heard. So now she cannot deny that she seen and she heard the crime occurring. Can we speed up a little bit? Can we speed up the intellect? Can we speed up a little bit of true crime smarts? Here's the thing. If she would have said, or she was lured to say that she know there was Kohberger, they would have said already that Dylan Mortensen is a witness in this case, far as the prosecution. They would have already confirmed Dylan Mortensen as a witness from the prosecution, and right now she's fighting it. She don't even want to testify after whatever she said already. She won out. She already won out. She don't want to talk. She don't want to be part of the investigation. Bethany's in the same train, but I believe that Bethany, just because Maddie was her older sister in the sorority and they had a bond, I believe that Bethany will come clear. She been coming clean from the very beginning, not sticking with the Dylan narrative of both of them being on the first floor. Because as soon as Bethany told Dylan that she cannot use her on her first floor narrative, because again, the room across from Bethany, the bed is not made up. The bed is not in place. The bed is against the wall. They're using that room as a storage room. That's where the golf clubs were found. That room is a mess. No one would have been able to sleep there in the conditions that the room was that day or that night. So for everything to fit, and she pulled her tail out of the whole case, she said from the very beginning, first affidavit, that she was on the first floor with Bethany, sleeping. They slept through it. They didn't hear, they didn't see nothing. As soon as Bethany told her that she's not going to confirm that because she know better, as soon as Bethany told Dylan, you are on your own, then Dylan had to change, and Moscow PD allow her to change her narrative from being in the first floor to being in the second floor, and then all these Bryan Kohberger Hyundai Elantra came all about when Moscow PD allow her to change the narrative, deflect from her, and now I'm going to give you a whole different narrative for my second opportunity around. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck does that in a criminal investigation? Which PD allow? Well, obviously Moscow PD, but which PD allow? If you give me a narrative, you better stick to that motherfucker. Because as soon as you switch the narrative, now I'm looking at you. Now I need to. I know that you didn't call the cop for 8 hours, and in the way this shit looks, I'm already looking at you. Soon as you change that narrative, the only thing that is left is just put those handcuffs tight and escort it to the local jail. Because now we need to talk to you in some other manner. You didn't call the cop for 8 hours. You give us a narrative that you was on the first floor, they didn't hear nothing, they didn't see nothing. As soon as Bethany told you you're on your own, PD allows you to change your narrative. Oh no, I remember. I was on the second floor. This and this and that, I seen, I heard. You fucked. Because there's no PD is going to allow you to change the narrative when you're already looking guilty. You're already looking guilty with 8 hours on your neck. As soon as you change your narrative, you're supposed to be on handcuffs. It's no talking about it. It's no talking about it. Now you need to fight for your life from jail out. We are going to deny your bond. You are not coming out until you talk to me. Until your lawyer tell me something that it will make me feel like I will give you a bond, and then we will talk about it from you in the outside. But you have to give me something, or you will be locked up for a long time. It's not no threats. It's just how the Department of Justice work. The book of rules and regulations within the Justice Department tells you that they were supposed to put Dylan Mortensen in handcuffs and let her fight it out of jail. We would have the real killers long time ago. Yeah, her boyfriend Yeah, big shout out to Corey. Big shout out to Heather. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it, Heather. Thank you for being here. Heather, I'ma add you as a moderator if you don't mind, because I already seen how you handle the moderation in Dago's show. So believe me, it'd be a pleasure having you as a moderator. Thank you so much if you're cool with that. Thank you. So you see that, no, thank you, Heather. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Big shout out to Kathy. Big shout out to Bernice, Corey, big sniper. Big shout out to Heather becoming a sniper. Thank you so much, very much appreciate it. Big shout out to Kathy, Bernice, Corey, Heather, students for true crime. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Here's the problem. That crime scene is good for nothing. That crime scene is being good for nothing since day one. We need to be realistic, guys. Yeah, Corey, you're good. The crime scene, as soon as we have a 8-hour crime scene that it's really no reason. It's no reason that they could give to the court. It's no reason. It's no reason. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing that no one could tell. If this is a normal functional court, unbiased by the book, it's really nothing that the prosecution could say in court against Bryan Kohberger. This is not an assumption. This is facts. This crime scene cannot be used against no one in the court of law. It's a difference of 8 hours between the killing all the way to the end of processing the crime scene. We're talking about, it's an 18 hours discrepancy. From 48 hours, the first 18 hours, it was nothing but a non-call to the 911 system. After the 911 system came through, officers came to guard the area, but the people, the coroner, the lead investigator, chief fire, and everyone else took 5 hours, additional 5 hours after 8, to come to the crime scene and start the processing. Then let's say 5 to 6 hours processing the crime scene. From 48 hours, we end up with 30 hours and less than 30 hours to look for responsibles. Through the whole time, anything could have happened to that crime scene. Let me say something. It's no time of death in none of the victims. It's no time of death in none of the victims. How we know that it was 8 hours? How we know that it was 8 minutes? How can we say that it wasn't 9 to 10 hours that those bodies were in that house without no rescue? We don't know that. It's no time of death. Whatever time of death. Listen, this is a death penalty case. When people die out of normal causes, like by nature causes, and just God came and got you, then the coroner could say that they didn't process your body to try to find out the exact time of death, because there was no foul play involved. Soon as the detail of foul play come to occur, the obligation of the coroner is scientifically and forensically within detail, top-notch detail, because now from the very beginning of this investigation we understand that this is a death penalty case right away. That's understood right away on first glance. So this case has to be investigated as just. This case needed to be investigated from all parties involved as just, as a murder investigation of a massacre, that the possible suspect is going to face death penalty. So that means that we have to be finesse and accurately have numbers, dates, percentages. We have to orchestrate an investigation that will be so precise that ain't no one could run away from a guilty sentence. You don't have to be the FBI, you don't have to be the feds to do your job right. If I could think about it, why won't y'all that are in power can't do it? If me, a content creator on YouTube, a true crime content creator on YouTube, could think about it, why the authorities can't be about it? Bars. So you see what's gonna happen is after the prosecution cannot prove the death penalty, they're gonna give him a deal. They're gonna give him a deal that he's not gonna take. I want all of y'all to make notes. This is gonna go in the book of records. Take notes. He's not gonna face no death penalty. If they can prove the burglary, how can you prove it was a felony burglary? And if you can't prove that it was felony burglary, how can you prove that he killed these victims? It's one step at a time. Do you understand me? For them to get to the death penalty, you have to prove step one. First charge on top, burglary. Then you put on top felony burglary because it was death within the burglary. But if you can't prove the burglary, how can you prove that he killed these people? So they're gonna give him a deal because they already think they know already they Ann Taylor and Bryan Kohberger are not scared. They not scared. They're gonna go all the way. They're not gonna cop out. I know some content creators that already said that he's gonna cop out to a lesser charge and stuff like that, just to, be done and over with and get going with the process of healing and whatnot. Big shout out to Robin Dillinger. Thank you, a big sniper, for being here. I'm not ignoring no one. I'm gonna go back to the comments and we're gonna talk about it. I'm not ignoring no one. I'm just giving y'all the full download, so y'all be informed. They're gonna give him a deal. He's not gonna take it. You're welcome, Bernice. Thank you, JPs. Appreciate it. Thank you, Corey. They are gonna try to give him a deal. He's not gonna cop out. He's gonna full force. They're gonna have to dismiss. They cannot use the crime scene against no one. You already botched the investigation. You had 2 profiles of DNA, if not on the victims, but around the victims, and this is why Ann Taylor requested it. Because she's not gonna request no DNA that it was at the door outside. She's not gonna request DNA that they found outside in the car outside. She's not gonna request the DNA that it was like far away from the victims. Of course, when she recognized that it was 2 profiles of DNA around the victims' close proximity, of course she's gonna request. Why? How? And we've been saying this from the very beginning. How you got to Kohberger? When was the exact time when you focus on Kohberger, when you ignore the principles, the basic protocols of an investigation, which is investigating the whole inner circle, fully investigated, friends, ex-partners, present partners, family members, everyone. It is a no mercy rule. The victims need justice, and if you don't owe nothing to the justice, if you don't have nothing to hide, you don't have no problem coming clean. Soon as you come clean and everything is good with you, okay, we ignore you and we move on to the next. But we need to look into the filth of the inner circle. And if there's no filth there, they will link them to this crime scene. Then we go to option B and option C if he's there. But you cannot jump to B when A, you haven't looked at it. This is confirmed. They have not declared suspect none of the people that they were supposed to declare suspect. So an investigation with a budget would have got declared, and Jack D, Jack S, and all these other people that just got interviewed, they would have got investigated. Cell phone data, all everything that they needed to do since day one that they didn't do was supposed to occur. And it did not happen. Why? Because the University of Idaho say the fuck no. Who the fuck you talking to? Big shout out to Lisa. You know, everyone is like, oh my god, the eggs, oh, he's suffering. No, he's not. Where the fuck he at? Why he wasn't on the celebration of life? Even Maddie's boyfriend looked at sus. Even him, he was there like shady as fuck. The Golden Cowboys were not comfortable at all. They would say, oh, well, they just lost a child. Of course they're not going to be comfortable. But well, guess what? I have children. So if this would have happened to me, believe me, I know how heated I would have been. It wouldn't be nothing the PD could have done for me to find out who the fuck did this shit myself. Oh, listen, man down. That's all they would have heard. Because it's not going to happen to my daughter. I'm telling you right now. God is my witness. I'm dead ass serious too. If that would have happened to my daughter while she's the student of the University of Idaho, I would have a conversation with the president of the University of Idaho myself. And I promise you, she would have understood that even him needed to fall in line, because what's coming is not going to be stoppable. And it's nothing, no violence to the town and no shit like that. Listen, it's going to be so many people from out of state within law enforcement, within the Department of Justice, within the military. It's gonna be so much people in your motherfucking town talking to you, letting you know that guess what? You know you fucked up, right? Oh yeah, no, this is talking to the president of the University of Idaho. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up. You know you fucked up. Oh yeah, you know you fucked up. You planning early retirement. This is what it looks like, but you know you've done fucked up. Oh, it's gonna come out again. I just wanted to be here like for an hour and appreciate to everyone, all the content creators out there. Y'all know who you are. I don't need to mention you. I just want to make sure that I sit here and appreciate all those content creators that little by little starting to be more positive, more understanding that it could be really something real bad here, and it's gonna be the victims, the ones that are gonna suffer the consequences of a PD enabling a possible cover-up. That's our theory. That's our theory due to the information that is available at this day to date. Again, we've been talking about this for a long time. You know, all theories, like even Bryan Kohberger being the mastermind behind weak people that he just wanted to study. That he probably knew that this was about to happen. He just wanted to study the people that did this and whatnot. We already put that theory a long time ago in the very beginning of this investigation. We already confirmed that. We already confirmed that it's nothing to do with Bryan Kohberger. That's what we confirmed. We confirmed that this case don't have nothing to do with Bryan Kohberger whatsoever. It's like when the cops could say that we have a DNA profile. I need everyone to take notes. This is PD Dirty Work 101, and I'm gonna give you the secret. Take notes. Take notes. Big shout out to Kiely, thank you for being here. Big shout out to Lisa, Bernice, Rachel, Heather. Thank you so much. Love MJ too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I see ya. We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna get back to that. I hope y'all paying attention with what I'm about to say. Share the content. Share the content. Click like, subscribe. Share the content to you people. Share. The cops, Moscow PD, are allowed to lie to the people. They are allowed by law. By law, the PD are allowed to lie to the people. By law, I repeat, by law. All PDs in the United States of America, through an investigation, they are allowed to lie. So, due to that they are allowed to lie, they could tell me and you, we have a DNA profile that we don't have yet. I'll wait, because I want to make sure that y'all paying attention. I just want to make sure that y'all paying attention. I'll wait. We got 5 minutes. I need you to share the content. Share the content. Even after we gone, share the content. Let you people know. Let your favorite content creator know about us. Moscow PD are allowed to lie to the community and tell the community we have a DNA from a possible suspect. And what happening when they say that they have a DNA profile that they need to confirm. So that means that even though they don't have no DNA, they say that they have DNA. Then when they go and get their man and swap him, then now they confirm the DNA that they say they had and they never had. But they now have it because they went and get it. We have content creators that I'm not gonna say the name, but he said like, oh, but the dad's name never came into this conversation. The dad name never came into the DNA conversation. Yeah, the fuck he did. We all know. Obviously, you're not paying attention for wherever you from. You're obviously not paying attention enough. Listen, you make 2 motherfucking videos every fucking day, and now you getting a little tie-tie. It seems that you put too many videos every week, and now your brain is getting tie-tie that you can't understand simple conversation that it comes out people's mouth. And it's actually in black and white, and the fucking paperwork too. That's the part that bothers me about content creators. We shit lot of subscribers, but they fucking potato heads. I don't want to mention no fucking name. You know who the fuck you are. Clowns. They say, oh, and that was right after I said, like, so if you're gonna tell me that the DNA was 100% Kohberger's dad, so what, you gonna tell me that Kohberger dad killed these people? But then, like, it didn't make no sense to no one. Just somehow with magical genealogy got to Kohberger. But the DNA that you found in the trash can, it was Kohberger's dad's DNA. So that was the DNA that you put on the fucking button of the knife sheath and said that it went at 100% to Kohberger's dad. But like, it don't make no fucking sense. You have to get genealogy shit and break this formula down to make him look like that was the guy. But no, hold on. So but it hit 100% to Kohberger's dad. This is confirmed shit that is being already spoke about. Yeah, Lisa, that's what I'm saying. They have 2 profiles of DNA confirmed around the victims that did not investigate it. Oh, because he was no hit. It was no hit. So that just told you that whoever fucking could have been who did this, that's that DNA that is there, especially if you found that fucking DNA on the victims. You needed to investigate that DNA. It don't matter if you didn't got no hit out of it. That just means that whoever committed this crime have never done it before. Don't have no fucking criminal record. You fucking idiot. That's all what it means. But then you didn't investigate it because he didn't give you no hits. But then now you coming with a magical DNA on a button of a knife sheath that it was upside down, cover a little bit by a comforter, that it was almost underneath of the victim, that it was almost chopped up. So you're gonna tell me that comforter didn't have no blood, the floor didn't have no blood. You're gonna tell me that knife sheath didn't have, it wouldn't be covered of blood. This fucking crime scene, it was a pool of blood. Who the fuck you talking to? Didn't y'all see the blood dripping out through the walls outside? Guess what? The 3rd floor was way worse. Confirmed. And you're gonna fucking tell me that you found a knife sheath close to one of the victims, that he was almost chopped off? Sorry for the graphic shit. This is true crime. You found a knife sheath on the button on the upside down underneath a comforter, almost underneath of a victim that he was almost chopped off. So you're gonna tell me that comforter didn't have no blood? You're gonna tell me that whole area didn't have no blood? You're gonna tell me that knife sheath was not on top of a pool of blood, and there's no cross-contamination of DNA from the victim neither? Do you understand what I'm trying to get to? So you ignore 2 profiles, DNA profiles, but you allegedly had a DNA on the button of a knife sheath that it was clean. But you had that DNA there. Listen. I hope y'all was paying attention. Share the content. Spread the conversation. Tell your favorite content creator that you want Jrod on point on your show. I go to chat rooms and I visit and I say hi, but I'm not willing to go to their panel until I get an invite. Tell them to hit me up on my email personally and tell them that you want Jrod on point on your channel. You tell your favorite content creator you want Jrod on point on their channel, because we need mad shit to talk about. We got mad shit. And listen, we got mad shit to talk about. This case is just the beginning of things. We fighting here for real victims. Even though we give tough love, but we work here for victims. Let me get back to the comments real quick before we go. You just mentioned we need to look at what is in there. That's correct. Reach out to students for true crime. Cat Mama, common sense and critical thinking have become a lost art. That is why we must seek and listen to channels like this. Thank you so much, Cat Mama. Appreciate you though. Lisa Thompson, your integrity is showing, Jrod. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. JB, salute, salute. Students for true crime. What do you think about Dylan Mortensen and what's her part? Do you think she's involved, or was she was told to stay quiet and paid off and stuff like that? Well, she's involved. She's involved. She's like to head to toe involved. She cannot deny what happened. She's involved. She knows what happened. Again, she said that she heard and she seen. It's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that she didn't know who did this shit. There's no way in hell. Is no one could tell me. Is no one. Listen, whoever did this knew the victims. Like personal relationship. Whoever killed the victims were in the inner circle and known by everyone. This is the only way this shit could have happened, guys. This is no random shit. The Moscow PD told you that it was a targeted event and a passionate event right away, because Moscow PD already knew who the fuck did this shit. It got confirmed after I told them who and timeline and all this other shit. This is why they spent 35 to 45 minutes talking to me that one time back in the day. Because they knew I was up to something. They knew. They fucking knew. They have all the recording. But they were forced to look away for what was right to do. Investigate the inner circle. Because there's reasons for that. It's a motive for that. I told him the motive. I told him timeline. I told him shit that they being ignored purposely because they want a timeline that doesn't fucking fit. They protecting people. Don't forget that I'm part of the tipsters. And I'm not just a regular tipster. I sat down and broke it down for them for like 35, 45 minutes non-stop. I hang up. They didn't hang up. I hang up. after I was done talking to them. They would have hung up on me if I was talking some bullshit. They fucking knew that I was right in what I was talking about. They needed all that shit in recording. And Taylor had my tape on her desk. Don't you think she know this shit already? These content creators playing catch up right now, but they don't want to catch up proper. Listen, we have female content creators that disappear for 5-6 months, pop out out of fucking nowhere. They lost his fuck in the fucking case. They lost his fuck. Like they have missed so much that right now they playing catch up and they try to sound smart and they break it down and they sound like, listen, they dare to go to these big content creators and speak their piece. It's like, dude, you was gone for 5-6 months. And then you pop up out of nowhere to talk about a footage. What the fuck you was all this time? Then you pop up back out of fucking nowhere and talk about a footage that don't have nothing to do with this case. And then when everyone here comes here to Jrod On Point and get their information, and they go out there to all the bigger content creators and speak their piece, and you know why? We believe that over here is something else going on. We need to keep the proper perspective. Then now when you see that no one is giving a fuck about what you're talking about this footage, the Linda Lane footage, now you even yourself say like, oh yeah, this could be altered and this and that and whatnot. You know, it's like, dude, when you see content creators that they disappear for a long time and then they come out of the woodwork, we you know, try to look like, you know, they've been keeping up with the cases. No, dude. I understand we all have personal situations going on in our personal life and shit, but if we haven't seen you nowhere, with no social media, nowhere, you disappear for 5 months, and then out of fucking nowhere you pop up like saying, oh, hey, here I am, and this is what I think. And go to all these content creators platforms and panels and shit, and you don't hear yourself talking. I'm there listening quietly, listening to what they talking about, and I'm quietly listening, and it's like I'm laughing, because it's like, dude, you can't even fake it until you make it, because while you faking it, you're not doing a good job. Like, you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna fake it like you know something, at least use some kind of common sense. Like, if you're running behind an information, when you projecting your information, might as well go back to the principles of the back to basics. Speak the back to basics shit, and then as it go, develop your conversation. But then you start throwing this, oh, it could be this, it could be that, but you just got here. You've been gone. Why are we gonna trust you on anything you fucking talking about? Cause you have sleuthing in your fucking name? No. Just cause my name is Jrod On Point, if I'm saying something that don't make sense and is not on point, my name at that moment won't mean shit, right? Right? So it don't matter if you got sleuthing in your name, and I'm not kicking no dirt on no one. I'm just saying, whoever got sleuthing on their name, that don't mean that you are a sleuther, and that don't mean that you're doing a good job, and that don't mean you're giving a good analysis. That don't mean that you on point. You know what I'm saying? It's like people, they call themselves gunner. You know, you want to sound dangerous already without showing no sign of danger. I'm just saying, not talking no shit on no one. But this is realities about life that people don't want to talk about. Again, just because my name is Jrod On Point, if I'm not telling you something that he hit you in your bones, like, damn, he's on point, it will not be on point. It don't matter if my name is Jrod On Point. If I'm not speaking on point, my name wouldn't mean shit. So I'm not expecting you to take my name into consideration if I'm not on point. I have to give the power to my name through my work. So if I have sleuthing or sleuther or whatever sleuthing in my name, when I come here to a platform in YouTube that is worldwide, obviously I don't want to look stupid, right? So obviously you're not going to sit here and start banging off the hip and talking and trying to like speak a whole bunch of nothing, because then everyone that is watching you could take their own conclusion if they're not hypnotized, and if they're not being biased because they your fan or they whatever, they like your name and oh shit, yeah, you go Jrod and on point, what, and just because that you fucking believe anything I tell you. No, it's not supposed to be like that. Y'all supposed to interact with me, and when y'all don't disagree, y'all supposed to tell me. You know what I mean? Ain't no one here get blocked out of disagreement. It get blocked out of trolling and out of being ignorant and stupid. Yeah, you get blocked, but just because you disagree with me and you giving me a concrete comeback, an approach and presentation to your point, that's valid. I will sit back and be like, whoa, hold on, okay, homework, boom, and listening to what you gotta say. This is why we are the On Point family. We see here as a family, we talk about things that we could talk about. When y'all here, y'all subscribe, y'all talk in that chat room, because y'all subscribe, y'all part of this family. Y'all are allowed to talk and speak your piece, as long as you're not trolling, as long as you're not being an idiot, as long as you're not just trying to like get off out of seeing me telling you, get the fuck out of here, you block. You feel me? As long as y'all here and y'all subscribe, because y'all want to talk about it, have serious conversation. There'll be tough conversation. Not everyone would sit here. Listen, it's a lot of content creators out there that are too fucking positive in true crime. Like, I understand that as content creators, we need to keep it peaceful and shit. But listen, this is true crime. We deal with bitches, hoes, criminals, and shit like that. This is true crime. We're not dealing here with Disneyland. This is, hey John, how you doing? Big shout out to Corey, big shout out to Johan, big shout out to Bernice, big shout out to Lisa. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Big shout out to Heather. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, Heather. This is why I appreciate your work. Thank you so much. You do your homework and you are very efficient. We are so happy to have you here, Heather. Thank you so much. I appreciate you though. Big shout out to Heather, guys. It's her first day as a moderator and she's doing amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I mean that. Whenever you get a chance, please let Dego know that I appreciate him so much, and CJ and all the guys out there. You know, they doing a great job. They doing a great job. They had crime sleuthing and they had sleuthy goods today over there, and that was a amazing show. I was paying attention. I did watch the replay. I'm very in tune with what CJ and Dego are doing. Even Joel's of all trades, like me and Joel's, like we have like discrepancies in the past, but I'm trying to leave that alone. I'm trying to be cool with Joel's. I don't know if y'all see me in the chat room today. I send her flowers and the 100, like, how you doing, Joel's? Like, I don't have nothing against Joel. She does her job like everyone else does their job, and you know what I mean, and she do her job. She do a great job. So might as well, you know, we all grow up and learn out of our misunderstandings and stuff like that, and we should be able to move forward to a better future as grown adults. Big shout out to Joel's of all trades. Big shout out to Dego. Big shout out to CJ. But it's a lot of content creators that are a little too sweet, too friendly for me. Like, too friendly. Like when I mean friendly, it's like, you know, sometimes when you're talking about certain topics, you have to give the energy. You cannot just sit here and talk about something that it needs certain level of energy about it. You gotta give the energy. You cannot just be so peaceful. You cannot just be so like, is all cool and shit. No, like we listen. When someone we believe that someone is it doesn't have a proper way to understand and analyze, let's respect that. Let's respect that, okay? And we are work in our dedication instead of criticizing others of like, oh, no, this guy give me the bad vibes because he just like try to act tough and shit like that. Listen, no, ain't no one here try to act tough, okay? Life is tough. That's all I gotta say. Life is tough. I am in the same way life made me. So if it's a lot of males out there, there's a lot of guys out there that they cannot relate and match my energy, I totally understand that. That's why I'm here. That's why I don't go to other content creators. My last visit to a content creator was Sloopy Goose, because she deserved those flowers. She deserved to us going there and show her love, because she put the work. She put the work. I believe she's the queen of true crime. It's not all the female true crime content creator stand next to Sloopy far as work. Sloopy, big shout out to her. Sloopy puts the work. You know what I mean? And the males are doing their job. The guys are doing their job. But unless the guys invite me to their platform, I'm not just gonna, you know, you see me on the chat room, I'll be on the chat room hanging out and stuff like that. But I would not go and click on the panel link unless, let's say, Dego or let's say CJ tells me, yo, Jrod, hop on. We want to talk to you. If that's like that, yes, I'm not just gonna pop up out of nowhere. Yeah, I do that with Sluty, because me and Sluty, we've been talking since the Kiely Rodni days. Like just like Square on Fire. Like I'll pop up with Square on Fire and it's cool like that. Southern Logic, I pop up, it's cool like that. You know, it just certain content creators that I know that I could go and I just pop up and it's cool like that, like, cause I know I'm welcome. But you know, content creators that I have not been around and I don't know, and you know what I'm saying, I take it classy. I you know, I'd rather to have a invitation, a formal invitation to come up to the panel, and then I go up. I'd rather to have it like that than just me pop up like, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? And they really don't want me there. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's like that, but it's just me in the way I am, though. Yeah, CJ is cool though. I like CJ. I like Dego. They doing a good job. I like what they doing though. Irreverent elixir. I don't know. That sounds like I don't know what was that message, but thank you, Heather. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you, Heather. Heather is on her job though. Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you so much, Joanne. I appreciate you so much. Hey, big shout out to Evil JC Show. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you, JC. I was just talking about you, letting the community know how I feel about your work and how I feel about Dego's work. Y'all doing an amazing work, bro. You know what I mean? I was just talking about, you know, like we all need to keep it as peaceful. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. And I love you common sense, bro. CJ, you need to know I love you common sense, bro. I respect that. You have a very nice and polite approach. But like I was saying, like, it's some content creators that sometimes they get a little intimidated when we bring a certain level of energy that they can't understand. That's what I was talking about before CJ pop up. Thank you for being here, CJ. I appreciate you so much. I was just saying, CJ, whenever you want me on your show, bro, just let me know. You have my email. I don't know if one of the guys, I'm gonna put my email real quick. Just hit me up, bro. Just let me know if you want me on your show. Just send me the email. Like, yeah, bro. Schedule me schedule me to be on your show. I'd rather to do it on the schedule, because then you be prepared, I be prepared. We both do a pre-production. We'll know what we're gonna be talking about. Send me an email. I will send you my phone number so we could talk on the phone and have a good conversation whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready to have that conversation. I appreciate you, Corey. I definitely want to be in more show. Again, JC, if whenever you get the chance and opportunity, if you could send me an email, I'ma send you my phone number or my info, so like that, you know, my first and last and phone number and all this stuff, location, you know, simple shit, you know what I mean? And we could have a chit chat, you know, have a conversation about how you thinking and what you want, like what's the bottom line of what you want to talk about and what you want us to get into as far as the conversation. If by any chance you have done any homework on the topics that we have spoke about here, if you go back to the tape and let's say you formulate a lineup of questions that you want to get those questions answered, or at least see my point of view about it, that'll be great. We could do that in the pre-production and stuff. So then we set up a day, and I pop up, man. I pop up, and I'll be, you know me. I'm community friendly. You know what I mean? I'm not. Again, that's come with the conversation before the show. Let me know what you all about, what you really is your bottom line of what's the image that you want to keep for your show and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I want to be 100% wherever I go. I want to be show friendly. You know what I mean? And if any, I give people tough love and all these other shit. I always do it here. I don't like to go to people's panels or shows for a showboat. I'm not like that. I like to really have a purpose when we having a conversation. But I appreciate you, JC. Thank you so much. I appreciate you from being here. Yeah, I wanna go see Dago. I wanna see Dago. I would love to talk to Joelle, to use whenever she get a chance. I know me and her, we didn't see eye to eye back then in the Kiely Rodni case, but again, we grow up, we grown adults, we parents, we grown people. You know, it's no way that we won't be able to squash any discrepancy. You know what I mean? If I squash all my discrepancies with my sister, Square on Fire, if I squash all my problems with her, like, listen, I don't care what anyone listen, I don't care what all the problems people have with her. Me and my sisters, we cool. Like, listen, I love Larissa Slaughter. She have me on the phone. Me and Larissa, we cool. That's my sister. Ain't nothing gonna change with that. Tausalaji, my sister, that nothing gonna change with that. You know what I mean? Sleuthity Sleuth, my sister, nothing's gonna change with that. You feel me? Candy Star, Muse News, my sisters, that's not gonna change. You understand me? Like, when I tell you we cool like that. Like, for us to fall off has to be something that me and you can have a conversation about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we cool like that and we on the phone dial and you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. We you know what I mean? It's a reason for us to network. It's a reason for us to sit down and having tough conversation about tough topics. We are content creators. It's good for us to stick together and have tough conversations about topics that sometimes other people can't even talk about because they get too animated. They get butthurt and they get aggravated. They get like, they feel that they get disrespected because we don't agree with what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you don't see me in no comment section leaving no crazy comments to no one. No, I'm not like that. Like, if I disagree and I believe there is some kind of content that I could offer out of my disagreement with you, I'll make a nice video, a good video, respectful video. That you're gonna look good, I'm gonna look good. Content, you know what I mean? But you know, like that girl Carissa Russell, like I make that one video. I was pissed off, man. I was pissed off because she had ruined it for the real victims, bro. You know, it's already tough enough for victims these days. People need to understand that you want him the cloud of being a victim. You want to victimize yourself to for a certain purpose in your personal living, and it gets discovered that you was lying. You are ruining it for real victims. He's like Justice Smollett. He's ruining it for the gay community. Because then now the gay community, if something happened to them, then who's gonna believe them? Just when someone already utilized the gay card or the race card or the minority card or the, you know what I'm saying, the privilege card. You know, it's all these cards in conversation, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I know, JC, confetti from the, I know, bro. Like, a big shout out to Bernice. Yeah, go ahead, Joanne. Get yourself something good, something to drink, some snacks, something good. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Corey. Who else we got here? We shout out to Heather. Who else we got here? We got 30 people in the house. Thank you for being here. Very appreciated. Jrod on point. We have special guests in the chat room. We have the evil. Okay, because let's pronounce it right. The Evil JC Show. Thank you for being here, bro. Very appreciated. We used to have here my brother Harsh. I don't know where's my brother at. Harsh, I know you here, bro. Stop playing with me. That's my brother. I don't care. Listen, you know how many times? Listen, me and Harsh, I don't care what he said. Like, he know for a fact that me and him cannot disagree no more. Like, he knows that. Last time I left a comment, it was a nice and polite comment. He know that I was right too. He know that I was right too. Because I told him, bro, like, while we talking about the 8 minutes that he had, if he was the killer, while we talking about the 8 minutes that he had, if he was the killer, when we don't have no time of death. Without no time of death, no narrative will stick. And he didn't click the, you know, the light, you know, with the heart and shit like that. He always does, bro. I'm mad. He always does. That's my bro. He knows he's my bro. I'm a small channel. And my youngest brother, my little bro is a bigger content creator than me, okay? My youngest brother is a bigger content creator than me in true crime. His name is Harsh Reality. Make sure you click like, subscribe to his content. He know that's my brother. He knows that. I don't care if he didn't like. I don't care if he didn't click the heart. But he know I was telling him the truth. I know that I know he's not content friendly, because he's like, if we see here as content creators, right? I love Harsh. We love Harsh. Come on, man. Who's gonna hate on Harsh? Dude, listen, ain't no one gonna listen. Come on, Harsh is too good, bro. That's my guy, man. He's too good, man. He's too good, man. Hold on. Hello there. Harsh, where you at, bro? I know you're here. You better not be mad at me, bro, because I didn't say nothing to you. I said, and I know it's not content friendly, because if we sit here and really talk about the time of death, then it's no content. Is no content that no one could put out, because then it's gonna be garbage content. I understand, Harch. I understand that if we start talking about the time of death, no one will have content. I know. But bro, you could have still clicked like to it and just acknowledge me like you could have said like, Jrod, I know, but shut the fuck up. Like, you could have said that. You my bro, you allowed. You just would acknowledge me like I'm just telling you the fucking truth. Where's my brother, man? He know he's a moderator in this channel, because he deserve it, and he knows that. Where's Harch? Harch, you know you're looking, bro. Why you be so mad at me for no reason, bro? I'm just telling you the truth. Where's Harch? Can y'all find Harch and bring him here? Listen, he even went through that shit with that lady Michelle Arts. Bro, that lady that was going crazy on us and shit, being racist and all that other crazy shit, like, she was sending Harch like emails and shit, bro. That shit crazy. He told her, listen, whatever is you beef with Jrod, it's not my beef with you. Like why you even emailing me and shit? He only was like, Harch didn't say nothing wrong, because Harch did not know this lady, and he was only talking facts. Like, he seen this lady being racist and being obnoxious and just instigating shit that he no need to get instigated, being evil and shit, and he spoke his truth. He said, oh, hold on, let me shut up the live stream over here in the On Point Family. Big shout out to everyone on the On Point Family show.